all clapped around the same time, and Discord, because everyone's mic was live, it just nothing played.
Just fucked off. Like,
hey,
I guess.
is Mike's audio a little staticky for anybody else?
Yeah, no, this happens every time we're on Audacity and Discord at the same time and you start streaming.
Yeah,
because everybody else sounds like Mike's
crisp audio.
Tiny bit static.
It's usually when I start up the stream, but
yeah, but he sounds crisp through.
It's fine.
Yeah.
He's crispy. I guarantee.
I'm probably gonna sound a little weird to you guys, but it'll be fine because I'm getting direct feed from OBS. Or at least
I just was curious to see if it was just something on my end.
Mike, is that a red bandana?
Yeah, dude.
He wears them every time.
Eat blood, bro. What you mean?
Yeah, I was thinking, like,
You know this. You know who I run with. You know what I've done. You know the people I've killed. You know what I've done. You know what I've fucking done. I'm sorry. That's gonna be really loud.
Okay then.
I see you are a man of culture. I raise you one expert at surface repair pen.
There you go.
What?
Fair enough.
What is that? Is that like for your car? To
It's a
get
pan.
sponsored thing?
My car,
You're right with it.
bro. What?
No, it's for your tire pressure. Yeah, you like put it in the car tire and then it like
No. That's like if you scratch your paint, you can like color it in with the marker.
It's for my desk.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a fucking pen. It's a car. No, it's a tire pressure gauge. It's like, no, it's a fucking
As a matter
pen.
of fact, I got
You
some
see,
like.
it's a rectal thermometer. You stick it up your ass.
Oh, you smell
repair
that?
Some of these surfaces. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good to go.
It's a double-edged. It's dual-sided, isn't it?
You guys ever watched that episode of Full House where Jesse had a fever, and so he took his and this is after he had kids, so he takes his temperature, and Rebecca's like, "Yo, we used that thermometer for the twins, and the twins are still babies," and he's like, "So?" And he's like, "Well, the twins don't take that thermometer in the mouth." And he's like the face that he makes.
Also, we never clean it.
You're the only person, Akhtar, that I know that has watched that show.
I've seen Full House.
What do you mean, dude? Full House is great.
I grew up with Full House. Full House and Friends, man. They were the two sitcoms. Well, and Everybody Hates Chris, and George Lopez.
Everybody hates Chris. I love that show.
That was a good one.
Well, that's just because Terry Crews is in it.
That was a big part of it, yeah.
And speaking of Terry Crews, hey everyone, welcome to the podcast. Terry Crews isn't here. What? But yeah, the bar is open. Hi, welcome again. If you're listening at home on Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, all those little handy dandy little notebooks out there, we welcome you guys. Thanks for listening and supporting. But yeah, tonight we got another person on the podcast today, and we got the original people, but everyone has been teleported in the last video game that they're in. So I'll let everyone introduce themselves.
What?
What was the last game that you played? And then introduce yourself, basically.
Mike, and I'm in Divinity, Original Sin 2, where my character is Bones Mackenzie, and I've got a fucking sick double-handed axe that I just wreck house with. Mike knows, he knows, but...
It's fucking disgusting watching that guy play. I'll go next.
Akhtar, bro, you're back. You're second in order, bro. God damn it, bro.
You're the guest, Mike. We'll introduce you last. Don't worry.
Oh, good. Well, all right, yeah. So it's been a while. I'm back. My name's Akhtar. It's been 300 years, right down the day, but your boy's back, so there's hell to pay.
Yo,
Bars.
Yeah. I guess I'm currently stuck in Monster Hunter World on PlayStation 4, and
yes,
all right.
I'm here. I'm stuck in fucking Destiny 2.
Yikes!
What else is
Yikes!
You
new?
know, I'm out here wielding darkness and light. You know, half and half, almost like me. You know, well, not really. 75-25. Anyways, I'm Mo. Hi, I got water.
Wow.
I'm Danny, and I'm currently stuck in the world of Resident Evil: The Village.
Oh, you're fucked.
Hey, not entirely. I killed some of the big ass freaking monsters in that game. I'm nearly done. I think I have one more boss, and then I'm on to, I think, the big boss. But then, so depending on how my luck is, I can survive. I'm gonna have like a quarter of my left hand. My kid is gonna be in a jar, and
Hey, spoilers, bro.
listen, that's in the trailer. I'm
Yeah.
saying everything that's in the fucking trailer. So you're gonna fucking...
And again, we're talking about Ethan Winters here, so shit's gonna happen to his hands.
Yeah,
Always.
Yeah, of course.
I get to hang out
Just-
with all the whole
Hey, but and he's
Yeah,
good.
just pour some goop on it. You're good.
Yeah, you're
That's
good.
how medicine works.
Boy, hold on. I'll let other Mike introduce himself, and then I'm gonna say something.
And special guest who's been here before, Michael Minton.
Hi. Hi, yeah. So I am here as a guest. I appreciate you guys having me on. I am the least important person of Lotus Fire because I'm not a part of it. And I am currently stuck also in Divinity Original Sin 2, playing as a tan Amazonian dual-wielding badass named Misty Mountaintops. And yes, to verify what Mike said at the top, yeah, he basically, I will teleport an enemy to him and then he'll just kill it. While I try to.
That's the beauty of like our team is that like you have all the utility. Like you have a bunch of different shit you can do. Like for those who don't know, we're playing through the game. Mike's played a whole bunch of it, so he's kind of like leading the charge. But whenever we get to an area, like he'll sprout wings so that he can fly to areas, and then he has like gloves of teleportation, so he just teleports me wherever the fuck I need to go. So he just got this giant bone man just being like teleported to different areas. But when we get into battle, that's when I shine. It's
100% when he shines because I will use. I actually got the skill teleportation. I got rid of the gloves because they're not as useful as using the skill. So what I will do is I will take, I don't know, a giant like 20-foot tall monster, and I'll just teleport it right in front of Mike, and then Mike will kill it in like a turn. So yeah, Mike's the sweeper, and I'm the one that creates the mess. So yeah.
Dude, it's so great. I just dumped so many points into like strength and like two-handed weaponry and stuff like that. So I just like kill shit in a swing or two, and then I have this executioner perk which just gives me like more AP so I can attack more. So I just like kill thing, attack another thing, kill thing, attack another thing, kill. It's great.
Yeah, it's disgusting. And like most enemies have like around 450 to 400 500 health. And Mike, with a critical, can take their entire health bar down to either 0 or like less than 50. So I literally, every time we play, I'm just like, fuck, man. God, you're just disgusting. And then I'm doing like piddly damage. And I'm like, oh man, yeah, I'm going to do magic damage. And then Mike's just fucking knocking shit around. And it's disgusting.
It's
like
fun.
watching.
I really
It
like
is
that
lost.
game. And I think
It is.
one of these days down the line when we've got the gear and stuff for it, I think we should stream like a 4-player campaign of it. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
I'll be down for that. Yeah.
It's a blast. It's
I really liked the first one a lot. I never beat the first one, but the first one was very, very good. And
like I'm 200 hours in on my own personal playthrough, 250 hours in, and I'm still not even to the final act of the game. Just it's that long of a game. I mean, if you beeline it, I mean, you'll still take probably closer to 100 hours. But I mean, I'm taking my time and I'm killing as much as I can, get as much experience as I can. I'm over leveled now, so. But no, it's 100% a fun game. Anybody out there, definitely pick it up on sale. I think the cheapest I found it was $24.99 on like a Steam sale, and it's normally $60 because that price never drops. They never will knock that down because it's such a popular game. And I mean, if you like D&D, it is literally D&D as a video game. Yeah, it's turn-based, it's skill-based, you have limited number of points you can put into stuff. It's a whole hell of a lot of fun. And yeah, Mike's the disgusting Bones McKenzie that it still frustrates me so much how much damage you do.
Well, the best
Because I
part
can
is
just see
like
you
I'm
cheating
just
great every time I say it.
I'm
too.
a skeleton man, but I've got like a full ass mustache and like perfectly coiffed hair.
Yeah.
You skeleton man.
But otherwise,
He's
I'm
literally
just a
a-
skeleton.
Yeah, he's a millennial without skin.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a hipster without skin, I should say.
Well, millennial
feel like
works too because my character can't afford food, which is why he's literally just bones.
Understandable.
Anytime he eats anything, it hurts him.
Jesus. No,
It's fucking
bro.
hilarious.
Bro, can I just say one thing though? It's not a spoiler because everyone here knows the world of Resident Evil.
Mhm.
Basically, like with the healing, like the little juicy juice, go shit and heals, whatever.
Spoiler.
Okay, well, for Mike, you don't know what Resident Evil. They're a healing potion. They literally pour this freaking thing on them, and it heals their wounds automatically. And they
Okay.
do an animation for it.
Okay.
There's one part where we get injured so bad that you would not think the juice would save you, and the guy's like, "Oh, I'm crying!" Like Ethan's crying at a fucking corner. He's like, "I don't know what to do." What does he do? He finds a little like freaking healing potion, pours it all over me, and then you see it like completely healed. And he's like, "Oh, I'm perfectly normal." And then 2 seconds later, it's like all blood. He's like, "No, I'm perfectly fine." I'm like, "Bro, you're like blood, and you're saying you're fine. That's something wrong."
That's all Ethan has ever known. That's his entire knowledge of medicine. Just pour the juice on you and you'll be good.
So Brian, I know,
Like
I know,
God,
I know you
God
wanted to say
forbid there's
something,
ever
Brian.
gonna be a scene where when he's 80 years old, he's gonna be in the hospital and they're gonna be like, "I'm sorry, Mr. Winters, but you're dying of cancer." And he's gonna be like, "Don't worry, I know the solution. Oh God, just pour this on my hand. Cancer gone." And like,
Yeah.
you've got 3
cancer's
weeks
in
to
his
live,
leg.
Mr. Winters.
The cancer's in his leg and he pours it on his hand.
Yeah. You have a brain tumor. I got it. Pour it on my hand.
We all good now. We're better. We're fine.
So the game is old as hell now, but remember Resident Evil 7, Mikey, when friggin' Papa chops his leg off? What does he do? He fucking puts it on, staples it, and then just and we're good. Let's go.
Yeah, just
Fine,
get it all
we're
together, and
good.
then it miraculously just heals, and you're like,
Uh,
that's not how medicine works.
I'm pretty sure.
Well,
What's going on in the world of Resident Evil here? What did Umbrella make? Because this is technology that's right behind time travel. I have to say.
He's at like now.
See, Resident Evil itself, they always had like the funniest ways to heal. Like, hey, here's this aerosol can, spray it on you, you're good to go. Get in there,
You're good to
honey.
go. Get in there.
It's like,
And
Okay.
and it's funny too, right? Because the worst part, like it's the worst virus. Like you get bit, and now you are going to turn, and yet this herb is found all over the city.
Mhm.
And my favorite, you know what the best thing about Resident Evil is? My favorite part. I just love how it shows your health, and then it has a word association. So you'll be in, red health, it'll be danger. You'll be in yellow health, you'll be caution, and then green health. You're fine.
Fine.
It's fine.
Fine.
You're fine.
Well, but I like that that's the word they choose though, because realistically in this world you can't be any better than fine. You're not gonna be running around this world as zombies and be like, "I'm great, best day of my life." At absolute best, you're fine. You're fine.
you're fine.
Fine.
I think that's what I like about this Resident Evil because it still has the same health bar, like red, but there's no yellow. It's just so you're green, and it just say just green. And you're like, okay, you're good. The little heartbeat symbol. And then if you're not great, if you're not okay, it just goes straight to red. And then if you're really fucked, it goes even darker red, and your screen starts flashing red. And you're like, yo, and it's yelling at you. Even if you don't have the healing potions, it's yelling at you to freaking heal yourself.
Yeah.
And you're like
Crazy.
limping, and I'm like, I have no heals. I'm just gonna limp this way. Hopefully y'all don't see me. Let me hide in a corner.
Yeah, I need to get that game. It's actually, so even though it's a short game in general, it's actually one of the longer Resident Evil games I've seen so
Like
far.
10 hours or something from what I heard.
On
Yeah.
average,
Yeah.
it's like 10 to 11
Which is-
hours.
I mean, nothing is longer than Resident Evil 6,
Six.
but that's the worst. That's the worst kind of long.
Yeah.
People always.
Now you gotta play through all these 3 fucking stories.
Yeah. No, it's not 3, Brian.
Oh.
It's not 3, Brian. It's 4.
Yeah,
It's 4,
four.
Brian.
How about
And, Yeah.
Ada Wong
you know,
was the best story,
complaint
bro.
is the worst. It's the worst one too because it's
No,
so
it's-
dumb and contrived and convoluted and stupid.
Dude, like
Yeah,
fucking 6 created like the most plot holes in the fucking series. Like
Yo,
here's like everything that we've been working on and establishing. By the way, fuck half of that. Here's some new shit, and we don't even know how it works. It's
I don't
like,
even.
fun.
It's just. Oh god.
I mean,
And
you guys
like,
are talking
okay.
about the game that has the number is a giraffe getting a blowjob on the cover. I mean,
Blowjob,
like,
yeah.
what did you expect?
Yeah,
Did you see that cover and be like, oh, this is gonna be the good one? Like, no, come on.
That's probably the
And
best game I've
There's literally
ever
no
played.
puzzles,
Shut
so
up,
like
Mo.
you know, shut up, Mo.
Bro, it was multiplayer. You could play with a friend.
5 was
like, come on,
multiplayer,
bro.
and that game still kind of sucked, but the multiplayer was fun.
The
You've clearly
multiplayer is
never
okay,
played
yeah.
4. You've
Yeah.
never
I
played 4.
didn't, and I didn't
Yeah.
care.
And
it
it
was
showed.
It was all about 6, bro. Ada Wong.
It was
come
never
on,
about
bro.
6. And
It
also,
was.
the thing
Ada
is,
was also in 2.
I didn't play 2.
There's your
Yeah.
first.
Get the
Yeah,
remake.
you're, like,
It's the best.
not-
It's my favorite Resident Evil game.
no, this is what makes me laugh with Mo. He always thinks like the worst game of the series is actually a good game because he has no history with the series.
Yeah, Mr. Final Fantasy
Oh.
13.
Yeah,
Final Fantasy 13 was good.
yeah. See, because he hasn't played any of the other Final Fantasies.
I played 7.
Remake,
was
not
better.
even OG.
Yeah, did you ever play the original 7?
No,
Okay,
no.
anyways, moving on.
Yeah, the
I rest my case.
Whatever, man. Y'all just why y'all just gotta hate on everything, bro? Why can't
No,
we just
we love
all,
you.
Because there were better things before the
Why
thing.
can't we just agree to disagree that Resident Evil 6 was
We don't
fire?
want to hate the
Mo?
things we love. Come on.
You can't say Resident Evil 6 was great if you didn't play the freaking ones before it.
Yeah, which were better, objectively.
So there's this thing in the world. I don't know if you guys have heard of it or not, but it's called a opinion. And my opinion says Resident Evil 6 is good.
No, here's the good news. Here's the good news. If you liked 6, bro, you're gonna love the other games. Like, give them a try.
Yeah.
Like, if your
But
baseline
that's
is playing Resident Evil 6 and be like, this is good, then I've got good news for you. It only gets better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's the other thing. Honestly, like the games before it aren't actually objectively better. They do have some extreme flaws, especially
Sure.
when you go to like the OG ones with the fixed camera angles and tank controls. People complain about that all the time. I don't mind it, but I understand it's a flaw. But those games are still better than Resident Evil 6.
You know what's better
Listen.
than Resident Evil 6? It's Resident Evil 8.
Whatever, man. Like,
Listen,
believe
I'll
it.
take fucking Steve over 6. Okay.
Out of here, bro. You're taking a $2 game. Actually, that's not
shit
bad.
on him.
That's
No.
a good, no. It's a $2 game. Come on.
Wait, what
bro.
game?
He's a great character.
Thief.
Thief?
Oh, the one for the
yeah.
Xbox?
Steve.
Oh, I don't. Which one's
Veronica.
Steve?
Oh, Steve.
Steve.
Oh, Steve is what you're saying? Oh,
He's so
Steve.
bad. He's so bad.
that's not okay. That's not the name of the game, though. I was gonna be like, yeah, Resident Evil
Yeah,
Steve.
Steve.
What's going on?
Resident Evil Steve.
So, what are you doing
yo,
here?
do any of y'all have
I'm
6?
Steve.
Like,
Yes.
Yeah. I have all
you
of
do?
them.
Yes.
Y'all trying to play?
No.
No.
Come on, bro. What?
No.
Let's leave, Mo.
For the audio
Moment.
listeners, Mo took off his headset and just rubbed his eyes.
No one wants to play that game, bro.
Bro, come on. I just want to. You can be Jake, bro. Is that what you want? Or do you want it? You're a Sherry guy, aren't you?
They ruined Sherry in that game.
Yeah, you're a Sherry guy.
They ruined
I can
Sherry
see
so
it.
bad in that game.
You can have the baton. You want the baton. That's why you. Yeah, I know what you want, Akhtar. Don't
No,
even
Mo.
trip, bro.
Mo, they don't want to play that
Mike
game.
is just
They
taking
won't
off
play
his
that game.
headphones because he's got nothing to add to Resident Evil.
See, the thing is, too. All right.
Not really, but yeah, check out
so
my
the
ears.
game,
They're-
the game, like craps
Yeah,
on it
those are
so
weird.
hard on the whole Sherry theory. Like you don't even know. Like, okay, so because of Resident Evil 6, all the way back to Resident Evil 2, That means Claire A and Leon B scenario are canon, and it has everything to do with Sherry Birkin. It has everything to do with her and her immunity. I don't know. It just takes away from the fucking like multiple like scenarios now because you know exactly which one is canon.
Oh, we can fight together though. Zombies.
That's a type of game.
What are you
It's not a
talking
good
about? Yes, it
game.
is definitely multiplayer.
I mean,
Better
they-
multiplayer game that we can all play.
Yeah, like Divinity 2, Ultra Sin.
Or Sea of Thieves.
Original Sin.
Ultra Sin.
Original
That
Sin.
name.
Sin.
Ultra Sin.
The ultimate sin.
Is that
The
enhanced
ultimate
version?
sin, liking Resident Evil 6.
Is Mo the final boss?
There's a special place in hell for you, Mo.
Shots fired.
They ruined
Yeah,
Chris in Resident Evil
with a
6. They
controller.
ruined Chris.
What are you talking
Absolutely
about? He
ruined
was
Chris.
so good.
Wait,
Leon.
was that the game where he
ruined
punched
Ada.
boulders, or was that 5?
That was 5.
That was
That
five.
was awesome.
Yeah, fucking Chris.
Because I was gonna say, like, if we're talking, if you're gonna say that was ruining Chris, then I completely disagree.
Oh, his biceps were fucking bigger than his own
Bro.
face.
Bro, I just love
Yeah, he was.
because like honestly, pushing the boulder with those muscles would have actually worked more. But no, he's pushing it as hard as he can. Then he uses his shoulder and keeps pushing as hard as he can. He's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna punch this boulder." Like what?
Is that the strategy you're going with?
That's all he's
Yeah,
ever
it's
known.
so
He's just
good.
punching his problems away, and in that moment, that boulder was his problem.
Legit.
It's
He was
so
picturing that
good.
boulder as Wesker. Wesker,
It's
I
so
can't wait.
good.
Wait.
Well, oh, I'm sorry.
I gotta show you all
Go ahead,
something
Danny.
Amazing. I'm sorry. I gotta show you something all amazing. It's out of breaking. Hold on. Actually, I'm gonna take
What
it.
it is?
Hold on. I take it off the stand because it's easier to show. Dun 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 dun. Wait, where's my camera? Dun 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 dun. Look at him.
Said fucking Z guy. I can't remember his name.
I don't know who that is.
Zenitsu. Zen. Oh my god.
Zeno PP.
Zenitsu. Zenitsu.
Zenetsu. I can't speak that weep shit, but I can read it.
Look at the
Dude,
little
Mo,
bird.
you quote Japanese all the time.
Nah, that's not me. Oh wow, why is that so small?
It's an Android. So it's like
It's a what?
It's a
Android.
Chibi. It's a Chibi.
We Apple
fucking-
over here. Get the fuck out
What
of
are
here.
those weird bobblehead
Wait,
things? Yeah,
what?
Funko.
What movie is he from?
He's from Demon Slayer.
I'm
The show.
Demon Slayer,
Oh.
bro.
It's all
By the
out.
way, that Demon Slayer movie.
It's
Oh my
still out
god,
in theaters over here.
y'all need the. Oh my.
I'm waiting for it to go on demand so that way I can stream it illegally.
I'm waiting for
Bro,
when
yeah.
my friends are back in my vicinity and we can watch the series together and then watch the
No,
movie.
we're not going to watch it. We're going to cry.
Hey,
I
with
don't.
it.
I will not.
You
You
will,
cried?
bro.
I
You will.
not.
Stop.
You
Mike,
cried?
I know you're
Bro,
big and
there's
strong. And you
nothing-
got the. Oh, I got the muscles. I can lift houses and
Wait, why
shit.
did you
Well,
cry?
whatever. You'll fucking cry, bro.
I know.
Like,
Right.
like I almost cried this morning when I thought I upset Mike. I didn't cry on that
Exactly.
show.
No, I
Like, that shit
didn't
was
cry.
emotional.
I'm an emotional person
Oh.
and I did not cry.
Bro, I was gonna say like,
I was sad, but I didn't like.
Mo,
cry.
were you
man.
in the movie theater alone sobbing?
You probably were. Like I got sad during the movie, but I don't think I cried.
I was in that
Yeah.
bitch, man. I was in like 4 different chairs because I'm like, I could sit wherever the fuck I want. No one else is in here. I'm sitting there near the end of the movie. I'm like, bro, what the fuck, bro? What? They just showed me. Oh my god, bro!
Like the
Oh,
the,
you were
the
just-
people working at the movie theater are about to
No.
go in and clean and like, no, give them a minute. Give them a minute.
Mo, it's okay, man. They're
he's-
just
he's having
cartoons.
an
They're
amazing
fine. They're
list.
fine. They're
Bro,
just
but you want to know
cartoons, bro.
something even worse though? All right, so I got there, right? Nobody's there. Like the parking lot was empty. Like I didn't even see worker cars. I'm like, is this place open? And then I saw like somebody kind of scuttling around inside. I'm like, yeah, we're in there. So I went inside. I'm like, yo, I'm here to see the movie. He's like, oh, come on around, sir. I'll take care of you. I'm like, all right, you proper as fuck, but thank you. So he scanned my phone. I come through. I'm in there, and I'm by the concession stand. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to drop like $50 on this fucking popcorn right quick. Where y'all at? Like, oh yeah, the concession stand is not open right now. I'm like, Nani the fuck? Okay.
There's
So-
a pandemic.
I watched my movie. No, but I watched the whole movie. A fucking beautiful movie. Beautiful movie again. I kissed my fingers, blew it to the wind. for
Chef's
y'all
kiss.
listening.
Chef's
Anyways,
kiss.
so I watched the movie. I got up out of there. Tell me why there's at least like 10 people coming in with popcorn and fucking hot dogs and drinks. I'm like, bruh, not open, huh? What you mean?
Why do you get done dirty like that all the time, bro?
That's when the fucking like movie theater workers are getting real judgmental. Like, sir, you don't need the popcorn. Just keep moving.
Yeah, they're like we're waiting for lard ass out there to come in, and then we'll get him some popcorn.
Yeah, well, wait for him to go get situated, then we'll open. But bro, that's another thing, man. They do me dirty everywhere I go when it comes to like anything. Like,
I think it's just shit luck, to be frankly honest.
It is.
It's shit
how
luck.
you not going to serve me popcorn or a drink?
Because your fat ass really didn't need it.
Dude, you
Matter
probably
of
could have
fact,
walked in.
you could have at least served the drink. The fucking machine's out here. You just got to give me a cup. You don't even put the drink in the cup.
Like,
I can't get a
Mo,
cup.
you are a
Literally-
part. You are a part of a prestigious YouTube channel with like over 400 subscribers. It's time you start fucking flaunting that shit, man. They're gonna know your name.
You know
I
what,
know
yeah.
Get your name out there.
You walk in there like a goddamn diva and say, "Don't you know who I am?"
Next time, bro, I'm gonna come in. I'm Mo. I'm from Lotus Fire Studio. I have 400
No.
subscribers on YouTube. Give
You
me some
gotta be
goddamn
like-
popcorn.
You gotta be like, it's me, Mo.
Mo.
No.
You gotta be like, no, it's me, Momo.
What up, movie staff? It's your boy Mo here, aka Skinny Penis.
I don't know why, Mo, but I just picture you just walking in, just going like, just finger
It's your
guns
boy.
everywhere.
Finger guns on deck.
Hey,
And that's how I got kicked out of middle school.
That's
Don't
true.
do that.
oh yeah, because you was like,
I was like,
Bro, you gotta not shoot like.
I'm
Shoot
like,
it.
hey yo, teacher, you already know what I'm. Squirrel.
This fucking guy, like, there's a difference between like playful finger guns and like fucking end of like Gran Torino, like fucking.
Yeah, I smooth. I pulled it out. I'm like,
Oh, was it like that? I thought you actually like pretended it was like a 50 cal or something.
no, I was just probably like two fingers and then my thumb up, and I just kind of pointed. I was like,
Oh,
shut, and then put my hand down and laughed with my friend, who wasn't really
Did
my
you
friend because he
hand?
did not stand up for me at all.
could you imagine Mo just like kind of sitting there like that, like
I'm just sitting.
Yeah, he's like adjusting the scope, like pantomiming the whole thing,
just
like feeling the wind and shit. Yeah. His teacher's like, okay, there's something about this is wrong, right? Like,
Like, okay,
I
think
get
you need to
finger
go.
guns, but this dude, he's lining up the shot.
I just get on the fucking floor. I'm just laying there like,
Yeah, got the
You listen
stand and
close-
everything.
You listen closely to Mo, you hear him go. "Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun."
Oh my god.
he's just target sighted.
Yeah.
Double kill.
oh, bro.
Target in sight. Do I proceed?
Oh man. Yo, speaking
Oh.
of like shitty luck and bad things that happen to me, Mike, when we gonna play Halo, bro? You kind of down on my luck here.
That's why he's not playing Halo.
I'll play Halo. I still have to install it, but
Well,
bro, I got a lot of games on my computer, man.
oh, you got a lot of games on your computer, huh?
A lot of games on
Okay.
my computer.
See,
Why
Mo,
don't you get
unlike
rid of
you-
like one of them?
All right.
Mo.
Yo,
See,
I
like,
mean,
you know, we actually play more than one, like 2 games, and actually our games are actually good compared to like the 2 you play. So like.
Yeah, but come 1v1 me though.
I feel like Master Chief Collection did in a way
I
ruin
did.
Halo.
Wait, what?
What?
Wait,
I
how
feel
so?
like Master Chief. I don't know. It's just like the whole. It should have just been one big like have it. Just here's all of them. Just there, get it all. But
What are you
no, they
talking
have
about?
to like tease you and like, oh, in like the next like 6 months, we're gonna release the one game again that you've already played before, and we're gonna take advantage of your feelings and emotions on this game now. So
Mass Effect.
yeah, Mass Effect did though. Just have it all. We all want it. Just take it. Just take all three.
Basically.
Ah!
Hey,
You
Akhtar,
were wanted.
you play Call of Duty?
No,
So you've never played Call of Duty ever?
I mean I played it. I don't play it
All
now.
right, then shut up. I
Was
don't
it?
want to hear it.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
I don't want to hear it, bro. It's
You
the
have
same shit.
offended
You trying to
him.
put, you trying to peddle that shit over
Does
here.
that have to
That's
do-
the same shit that they
This-
do in Call of
You
Duty.
played Destiny
Yeah, I played
and
Call of
Halo.
Duty.
Rock'd be like, roll up his sleeve, was that me?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Mo, you play fucking Halo, which is the same stupid damn thing.
Oh, it's
So I don't
not.
wanna hear-
Oh my
Yes, it
god. I'm
is.
so tired of you
Literally,
ignorant people,
They're
bro.
the same
I'm
thing.
about
The
to
only
leave.
difference is their story continues. Like in Call of Duty for Black Ops and certain arcs, their story continues. Otherwise, it's the same gameplay,
I'm about to
same
get,
freaking game
I'm about to
mode.
get the fuck
same
out of here.
everything.
Like,
There's to be fair though, there's a lot of game series like that. I mean, look at Pokemon for God's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, man, y'all treating me like that movie stuff. I hate it.
Maybe you deserve it. I don't
Oh,
know.
you mean like the
Damn.
movie stuff that was involved in the Star Wars
Can
sequel
I get some
trilogy?
goddamn popcorn already?
Bro,
Oh, that movie staff.
This man
What
just
the
wants
hell
his
did you think
popcorn.
he was talking about?
no, Akhtar's still
I don't
hurt
even
by
know.
Ray.
No, I'm hurt by the whole sequel trilogy to this day.
Wait, no,
And,
no,
like,
we're not. Are we going back
Mikey-
to Star Wars? No, come on.
Nope, not going down the road.
Hey, it's either we go back to Star Wars or we start talking
Shut
about
up,
Kingdom
Mikey.
Hearts.
I
Neither-
remember Mikey calls me. He's like, "Yo," I was like, "Yo, what's up?" He's like, "Yo, we're gonna watch TROS, bro." And I was like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "Yeah, it's gonna be a shit show. You gotta come with us." So it's like, bet, okay, because Mikey wasn't excited about the fact that he was a little bit excited about the fact that there was a new Star Wars movie coming out, but he was more excited to see how much of a fucking shit show this is about to be because of the Last Jedi. Like, oh. It was the best. It was the best worst time I ever had watching a movie with you guys.
Yeah. Mike, I don't know if you realize, but I think your camera turned off. Mike?
Man, I lost my-
All right.
We may have lost Mike.
All right.
Yo, what if like your phone started like having that emergency alert coming off, and it was just like talking about just like how like the United States is just exploding?
What?
Okay, well, I'm definitely
Excuse
gonna
me?
like
Whoa,
jump on
wait, hold on.
some.
Where are we going with this conversation?
I'm
Like
definitely
it's just
gonna,
like no, like
leave.
Mike's whole thing just cut off out of nowhere, so it's kind of just like, oh yeah, and then
Well, you know, to be fair, if the super volcano under like Yellowstone ever exploded, Mike would be the first of us to go.
oh jeez, Mike, yeah,
That's rude.
he's
Oh, you're gonna.
That's fucking rude.
Hey,
Wow,
really?
you're just
Yellowstone.
closer
How
to
did I get hurt?
Yellowstone than the rest of us.
I'm closer to what?
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone.
Oh, he's in the
By
that's-
fuck.
Not
Whatever.
true. I got some Yellowstones in the back. What are you talking
It's
about?
gonna fucking stop with the Mississippi. I gotta fuck that shit up.
Oh no, yeah, it'll kill me too. But I'm just saying, like you,
Oh, yeah.
we would know. You'd be the first to go, and then like you get the notification like super volcano under Yellowstone erupted. Half of U.S. just gone. Good luck to the rest of you.
Sorry, I had to evacuate my bladder.
Oh, no.
So
I thought you just heard Star Wars and you're like, I'm out.
Go on.
kind of. But no, the one caveat I can tell you about the third Star Wars movie is that it was so bad, Brian got violently ill afterwards.
oh yeah,
And I did too. A little later, but I did too.
Yeah.
Oh God.
man.
Oh, you know what? You know, everybody, like, we all hang out with each other and everything like that. Like, I'm way closer than Mo is to everybody else, so I drive over there every once in a while. I don't think I've had such a short trip as I did when we all went out to eat. Brian got food poisoning off of his shrimp, and then Mike got food poisoning because apparently the shrimp touched Mike's food, or the same hands did. And
Yeah,
they
sometimes
were violently ill for the next 48 hours. Like, I mean, it was. I mean, I didn't even say goodbye to Mike. He was just, I want you to picture this. Mike propped up in his bed, just. I have never seen Mike sleep in my life. Like, I mean, it would be a beautiful thing to see. I mean, we all know that, but I have never seen somebody so exhausted that they are mouth open, breathing.
Well,
and then the best part was, yeah,
no,
go
go
ahead.
on.
He's getting them good
Oh,
Z's.
no. The best part was is that I like peeked in Mike's door. I was staying at his parents' place, and I peeked in the door and I saw that, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna bug him. I'm just gonna head out. So as I'm walking downstairs, I'm putting on my shoes, and I hear, and I was just like, oh God, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna leave, but I don't want to leave the door unlocked because no one else is here. But Mike is so sick, I don't know what to do. So I just texted him like, I'm headed out, lock the door after me. And I just got my car and hightailed it.
It's fucking dipped.
Well, I had to. Like, I couldn't do anything. Like, I asked him at one point, I was like, do you need anything? He's like, no, I gotta get it. I was like, okay. Like, he sounded and looked like that. I gotta get it. Yeah. It was rough, but
it was by far the worst food poisoning I ever had, and I felt bad because like Brian, because we had dinner and then we saw the movie, and Brian got sick like right at the end of the movie, like,
right away.
Right away. Like after we got out, he had to go to the bathroom and he vommed. But like for me,
so
it didn't. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say for people who don't know, I was eating some shrimp Alfredo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
A
the
movie theater?
No,
No,
it was
no,
at the
no,
restaurant
like
that
a
we
block
went to
away.
beforehand.
Oh,
Yeah.
What was it?
Oh.
Was it like Woods Creek Cavern
Woods
or
Creek
Tavern or
Tavern,
something?
Yeah.
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 Well, the
It
funny
was-
thing is like we've eaten there before and we've never gotten sick.
No,
like
no,
that.
that
was the
place
first
was
time.
always great, but from my understanding, it was like
Yeah.
under new management or something. Clearly their standards
I
dipped
know,
pretty
for it, yeah.
fucking hard.
And
No,
I
the-
didn't get sick at all because I
Me
went
neither.
with
Me neither.
fingered tenders.
Well,
Let's go.
Well, see,
I
the
was a
funny thing is,
burger.
I don't know
like,
what I went with. I
I-
totally forgot.
Akhtar, I actually kind of expected you to at least to feel a little bit because you actually had a bite of mine, like my shrimp and the pasta, because you wanted
Well,
to try it.
Brian, didn't you say
And-
Akhtar had a
Like
little bit of
Akhtar?
poopy problems? Like nothing
a little
bad,
bit, you
but
said. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, but Akhtar's just
You don't
built
remember?
different.
You
True.
totally had a bite, and you were like, "Yeah, dude. Like, the most I had is just a little bit of a bathroom problem, but bro, you look like
Oh,
I'm like
yeah.
this is the support I get from Akhtar. It's
Well,
just like,
well, I mean, I was at the time I felt really bad, so I didn't want you to feel alone. So yeah.
well, this is the thing, because I'm just like, listen, dude, yeah, but like, my stomach's a little upset, but you just look like hell.
Oh
Like,
man, it was.
like,
Oh, it was so bad, bro. Like he was sleeping. He was staying at my place, and he's staying in the basement. We have a whole setup and everything for him. And bro, like he couldn't even get onto the bed because he had to run back and forth between the bathroom. And this was still when he was like having, it took him a while to still be able to walk and stuff, right? So, bro. He couldn't get on the bed, number one, because if he did, it would take too long for him and he would have thrown up on the floor. So he stayed on the floor. So then he could roll, Metal Gear Solid 5 Snake style to the bathroom. No, I'm talking about the dolphin roll that you had to do.
Oh my god.
So
could you imagine him doing that, but like didn't make it in time? So he's like puking and shitting while like rolling. It's like a fucking like sprinkler.
Oh, yeah, and he double dragoned the shit out of my fucking bathroom.
a little bit.
Oh, it was so bad. Bro.
Yeah, no, but the thing
Everyone
is,
was
like,
double dragoning.
I felt fine, and like me and Mike went back to my place, and we stayed up late. We were talking about Star Wars and the movie and all that shit, and we must have been up till like I don't know, 2 in the morning or something. And then finally, like we went to bed, and I was laying there in bed, and like I felt like my mouth starting to like water.
Yep.
Like just out of it, I'm like, yeah, that's a little weird. And then my tummy's feeling a little bit weird, and I'm like, I'm kind of uncomfortable right now, but it's probably nothing. And then like after a while, I'm just like, I think I'm gonna shit my pants, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the bathroom and just do that. And I get out of the bathroom, and it's water. It's just water coming out of me, and I'm like, oh wow, that's a lot of poo coming. Oh god! And then suddenly I feel the vomit coming. And I'm like, I'm still in the middle of my diarrhea. I don't know what the Mike left. He's just gone.
Mike just
I was like, I don't know what the move is here. Like, if I get off of the toilet, my poo's gonna spray. If I don't, so I'm like trying to get to the garbage can, but it comes out and I get it all over the floor. It was a mess. It was a fucking mess.
Sorry
Oh,
about that.
God.
My internet just froze.
Oh
No,
It
you're
was
fine.
funny.
Yeah,
It was funny because when we were going to go see that movie, because we had the all the food that we all ate, and then I remember because Akhtar, you and me dabbled in a little substance. So meanwhile, like
Crack.
I'm crack.
Metal Gear Solid 2 substance. Yep.
Exactly. So so I'm like high, not feeling well, watching this like Star Wars movie, and I started feeling it around the part like where I need to vomit, around like the Palpatine thing, like where Palpatine's like, I will live for eternity, and I'm sitting like, I don't give a flying dick right now, man. I'm about to lose it. And then like they save the day, everyone's happy. I'm like, oh, this is getting real bad. I see fucking Lando give the smile, the little smile he gives, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna be me in a minute. And then the movie gets done, and mind you, I'm also like crippled, and I'm like, oh, my lower body doesn't work. And here's me, I think I had like my cane or something, but I'm just
Yeah, you had
hurrying
your
down
walker.
this like steps trying to like get them like move.
Right, and
Make
I
way!
remember. I just remember like I had to rock a piss afterwards because I have whatever reason. Anytime I'm in a movie theater, I always have to pee in the middle of it. So I held on for the 3 hours of bullshit, 3 hours of diarrhea that was that movie, and then I go into the bathroom and I just hear somebody getting sick, and like I think it was Mike was outside and he was like, "Yeah, Brian's not feeling well." I was like, "Oh, okay." So I go in there and I hear Brian getting sick, and this was Brian's explanation. So I rock a piss and I'm like, "Hey, buddy, okay?" And his exact words were, "Yeah, no, it's just my back that it does this to me sometimes." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Didn't think much of it. And then yeah, we leave. We have a good time, go home, hang out with Mike for a couple more hours. And then, so when Mike first started getting sick, like, I'm not going to try and give out too much information, but the people in Mike's parents are early risers. So when they,
Well,
that's
to be clear, they were All right, this is getting too real. My uncle passed away, so they were going to a different state for the services. I didn't know my uncle super well. Also, I had Mike over. Also, I got really sick, so I did not join them on this endeavor. But yeah, they had to get up really early for that, and that was the worst part of it too. Is like I'm trying to like, while still being very sick, trying to clean up my mess because like I got puke all over like the little rug we have in the bathroom. So I'm like rolling that up like, okay, I gotta put this in the washing machine. And then I'm like trying to. It's eventually my mom wakes up and she's just like, are you okay? What's going on? And I'm like, I don't know what's happening, but I can't stop puking. I can't stop shitting. I put the rug in the washing machine. I don't know what's happening. I'm sorry.
Oh.
So I see. It's funny because so the way that Mike's parents' house is set up is that the bathroom that he uses is more or less his bathroom. It's right next to the bedroom that is the guest bedroom. So I'm sleeping in there, and again, early risers, just with work and stuff like that. So I'm just used to like getting woken up, 3-4 o'clock in the morning, just to hear the somebody turn on the fan or something like that, starting the shower, whatever it is. So it didn't bother me. It happened like 8 times, and I remember briefly your mom asking you, "Are you okay?" And then you were just. All I remember you doing is mumbling about it, and I was like, "Oh, that's not good." And I was like, whatever. So I rolled over and I'm trying to get some more sleep, but I'm just uncomfortable because I'm awake. And it's just like I had gotten like an hour and a half of sleep. And then it just happens again and again and again. And I can just hear the toilet flushing, the sink being run. And I'm just like, something's not right. And then
Somebody going to work.
Right. And then I think it was like 6 or 7 in the morning. Like I got up and by then Mike's parents had gone, to do their thing. And I was like, well, Mike was in the bathroom at the time, and I didn't really think too much about it, so I was like, all right, whatever. So I go downstairs and eat like 4 donuts and like a giant glass of orange juice, and I'm just like, this is good. And I'm just like half asleep, and I'm just like, this is great. And then I go back upstairs, and I Mike's not in the bathroom anymore, and then I check in on him, And that's when I saw. And I was
Yeah,
like,
I just
okay, I need
passed
to
out
leave.
because I had not slept all night.
No, you had not.
Then
I mean,
finally,
you couldn't have gotten more than like 40 minutes of even laying in your bed before it really hit you.
Yeah.
Because I
So-
remember I didn't sleep at all either.
That-
It was rough. for
So
So
everybody.
it was different at my house.
Yes.
It was much
just
different
about
at my
to
house.
say.
I slept like a fucking baby, bro.
well, I see.
Because it was all going down here.
Like I give you a lot of props, sir, because like okay, so the backpedal side, like when I was at the movie theater throwing up, keep in mind I'm injured, so like I'm hurting my back. My back is like violently like torquing and doing all that shit, and so like mind you, I'm not feeling well, and now I'm in a lot of pain. And it just everything. It's just like because when I get in a lot of pain, I feel like I need to vomit sometimes because it's a lot of pain in my body. It's like I need to get rid of this somehow, and sometimes it vomits. So it's like I'm vomiting from my pain, vomiting from this food, and then we get the Akhtar's, and Akhtar just looks at me like, "Bro, you just look like hell." I'm just like, really appreciate the support. He's like, "Bro, how's your back feeling?" And mind you, I'm just like in his chair, just stuck like this, arched. I'm like, I can't even feel it.
were you on the chair? You were on the love sack. You
No,
was
no,
just
no,
like
no, when we were in your car and we were going
oh
back.
yeah,
and-
that
well,
was
Akhtar's feeling really, really bad for me. He's just like, all right, listen, I know you're probably in a lot of pain, and I don't know if this is something that you want to do. If you want, bro, we can like smoke again to kind of help you. And me being me, I'm like, yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I'm in a lot of pain. I should do this. So we do it. Now, mind you, the fever kicks in. Now,
And again, to be clear, they're smoking crack. They are smoking crack.
no, we were smoking weed. so like this
Don't
whole
lie to our
time,
viewers.
huh?
Don't lie to our viewers. You were smoking crack. Tell them the truth.
It was laced.
It was laced. Anyway, no, I'm just kidding. But no, no, we don't. I don't do that. But no, so like, poor Akhtar
Anymore.
was just watching me just be this like anomaly existing. The poor man had to keep like the poor man was running out of the toilet paper. He had to like steal it from other parts of the house. Luckily, his
Oh.
folks weren't there for that. Like I think
I
for
made
a
a
few
jewel
days,
trip.
right?
I made a jewel trip
Oh my god.
for the toilet paper, but I made Brian come with me.
Yes, this motherfucker.
Devious.
I'm not feeling
Devious.
well. I'm in a lot of
So
pain.
fucked.
And he makes me. We didn't go jewel. We went to Myers, and we were walking
Meyer, yeah.
all the way to the back. And Akhtar is like obviously a little bit ahead of me, but he gives me this look, and I hear him go, "Brian, speed up!" And then he just looks back at me like, I'm looking at him like, I'm done with him. And we
I was like, we are here for you.
you're the one who can't stop shitting.
Oh, I was
no.
so angry because it was a full roll and it was the Charmin super quality double stand. You only have to use 2 pieces 3 times and you're good, clean. But
Not
it
for
was
what was
all
coming out
gone.
of us. Not for what was
Not-
coming out of us.
exactly.
It wouldn't stop.
Exactly. So I was just like, all right, we gotta get toilet paper. I thought we would get some like medicine, maybe some painkillers for his back or something.
We
So
also
we
got
get
some soup and stuff too.
we got some soup. Yeah, I became Nurse Akhtar when we got home. Enough. I was like, all right, I'm gonna stop being as devious as I am. Make this dude some
Well-
soup.
How did you, Akhtar? This is why you're the greatest person here. Look at you helping out the poor
But
man.
don't give him that. Don't
Hold
give
on.
him that, Danny. He also made the handicapped, violently shitting and vomiting person go with him to the store.
And
So
and
I don't
at
know
some
if you can really
point,
give him the greatest friend ever trophy for that
Alone.
necessarily.
It was like it was nighttime. I couldn't go alone.
well, not to get ahead of the
myself.
story here, but if you recall too, Nurse Akhtar did unload sick Brian to sick Mike. So then me and Brian had to fend for ourselves. Both sick.
So
How did that happen?
that was that after that had to be after I was gone.
Yeah, that
correct?
was after you left. I think that was
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the day after you left, Mike.
Because I think Akhtar had like some I think
Yeah,
his niece
he
was
had
coming
family.
over.
Niece was
Yeah.
coming
So-
over, and it was still like high. It was still just like I was like, well, she's super young, so even
Yeah.
even if it is something you can't catch, I don't want to risk it. And since you
Yeah.
two were already sick, I was like, all right, well,
They'll die
let's just,
together.
let's just make this.
If they die, they die
sentence-
together. Sink or
This is a
swim,
group
boys.
effort Now, figure it
It's
out.
funny.
Uh,
When we get the toilet paper, like, and I watched him do it. Akhtar just this, like, he grabs the toilet paper, he's looking, he grabs it, and I just watch him look at it, read it, and he just goes, and it, like gives it like you like cheered, and then he just started walking. And I'm just like,
Brothers from Step I did the whole. Yeah.
Oh my god, Akhtar.
staring there. I'm like, is this the fever? I don't know. What am I
Is
watching?
this really happening? Am I even really here? Am I gonna wake
Oh.
up on Akhtar's bathroom floor?
So you know things are really bad and you're really sick when this is for all of us. None of us do selfies. None of us do pictures or stuff like that. You know, we don't really post that kind of stuff. You know, that's just the way we are.
Yeah.
You know it's bad when Brian is like this with a selfie, just in the bathroom, in the corner, in Akhtar's bathroom, in his basement. I remember that picture,
Bro.
and I was just like, oh, he's not doing well. And Brian was just
Bro.
like, yeah, it's not stopping.
I want to
Dude, it's been
Oh yeah, did we FaceTime you or something? Because we were just like, oh yeah, everyone's dying today. Like,
I don't remember. Most of that was like fever.
speaking of the Meyer trip, so your boy knows the differences in quality of toilet paper, right? So
Oh, here we go.
I walk
Yep.
in, and we finally get to the toilet paper aisle, you know, with the big bad toilet papers and the big good toilet papers. I just looked at them, and I was just like, at first, I looked at a single roll of Scots. I was just like, does it do it for you? He looked at me, and he's just like, the fuck is your problem, man?
I'm like, why are you trying to fight?
single roll of Scott's toilet paper.
Just a single roll. That's it.
Yeah, you get like one of those like singlet Kleenex things that like you put in your pocket or whatever. Like that's probably enough, right? That's all you need.
Pocket tissue.
Yeah.
Actually, there was one point where I was actually in the bathroom and we ran out of toilet paper. He hands me tissues. He's like, bro, that's all I got.
He
That's all
hands
I
you like a
got.
pad of like sandpaper and he's like, that's all I got, dude. That's all I got.
That's all I got.
What, your move, Brian. Your move. What are you gonna do, dude?
He hands you the handheld
was-
sander and an
dude, it
extension
was-
cord.
So before the Meyer trip, so before the Meyer trip, I get the text from Brian being all like, "Bro, it's all out." And I'm like, "No, I don't think you understand that it's all out. Like, it's legit all out." And he's like, "Oh, like that's the last roll in the house." So that's why I brought him the tissue paper first. And then he looked at me. He's like, "Bro, we gotta go out and get more, man. We gotta go out and get more. There's no way we
I need more of that toilet paper, man. I need more, man. I'm itching for it.
I need more.
Oh my god.
So
I'm
I
famous.
was nice. I was nice though, and I got him the Charmin "Be Kind to Your Buns" one. All right, don't worry.
Sherman, be kind to your buns.
It was funny. Like to me, Akhtar, I don't know how long we were, but like me, it felt like it was like an hour of you and me just talking about toilet paper. Like, like I swear to God, at one point, I noticed like there was like a man walked past us, was looking at toilet paper, looked over at us, and then looked back at the toilet paper, stared at what he was looking at, and then walked out, and we were still there. I could have sworn there was like 5-6 people that did the same thing.
Oh yeah,
Like, it
no,
felt like
well,
an eternity.
I think the first guy thought we were like a dysfunctional gay couple or something, because like you
kind of are.
like we were just like talking and like debating
wrong.
toilet paper the entire time, and like the guy just looked at this like, are they seriously getting in an argument over fucking toilet paper?
Is this what the gays talk about?
It was funny because at one point Akhtar was like, "Bro, we shouldn't even be getting this. We should be getting a bidet." I was like, "Where are we gonna get a bidet?"
Oh,
Like,
Myers.
where are we
Myers
getting
has it
this?
all.
She's like, "Bro, we can easily install this."
Oh,
I thought you were at Jewel. Were you at Jewel or Myers?
Myers. Yeah, Myers.
Then why'd you say Jewel?
oh.
Well, yeah, he accessed that Jewel. But yeah, I'm just sitting there like, we are having a full-on conversation for an hour about toilet paper.
Bidets at Myers. I'm surprised you didn't buy him one.
Oh, that was so
Yeah, like
funny.
Akhtar was just like, I'm gonna make him suffer just a little bit more, just a little bit more, and then I'll be nice.
Bro.
You're not
Oh.
wrong.
Well, the cherry on the top of this all was eventually Brian got offloaded onto me. We had to fend for ourselves. At some point, I actually did go to Jewel to pick up some like ramen. They didn't have normal fucking ramen, which is what I was looking
Yeah.
for. So I had to get like the cup noodles, but I was like, whatever, close enough. And then I got us a bunch of Pediasure or Pedialyte or
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah.
which is really good for if you're dehydrated, which we definitely were. That stuff helped a lot. But it's funny because like the night Brian came over to my place and we were on our own, then like we're getting like a text in the group chat like, "Hey, want to hang out?" And I'm like, "Yeah, come on over, everybody." So Danny comes over, Jory comes over, and I'm just sitting there like, I'm just gonna have the TV on because I feel like death. But welcome to hang out.
Yeah, it was a fun
Oh,
time.
man.
And I'm like, oh, y'all look like death.
Yeah. Yeah, good
That
times.
was-
After like an hour or so, and then we're like, we probably should just dip.
So we're gonna leave, and it's like, yeah, maybe that's a good idea.
That might be the
Oh.
thing to do.
Oh
Our
god.
brightest moments, but
Luckily, Brian didn't have to go that Sunday though. He had to. I think it was like Tuesday that his flight was or something. And
Yeah. Somehow, what was it? For some reason I was like there for a little bit longer, wasn't I? There was something happened.
I think you just got a good deal or something on your flight or whatever.
Was it? Wasn't there like a? I thought there was like a point where I like had to cancel at one point and then buy new ones. I don't remember.
I
I mean, that wouldn't be a first time you had done that. So like,
And meanwhile, Mo was somewhere in Jersey getting that hot poontang or whatever he does.
and you're playing with the deer.
Whatever the kids call it.
I was probably playing Halo.
Yeah, probably. That's
I was probably just chilling. When did this all happen?
this
When
this
Rise of
was the
Skywalker.
New Year's before
Yeah.
the last one. So
It was 2019 and 2020. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was during your big Destiny like high still, because I think what was it came
Wait,
out?
so not the last one, but the one
the
before.
one right before the pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2019.
Which was funny
one
too,
before
because when
Did you all-
when the pandemic broke out, my mom was all like, "Was that what you had? Did you have COVID?" And I was like, "I think it was just food poisoning."
Oh no, I was making it big in the Steam marketplace. That's what I was
Oh,
doing.
that's right. That's right. That's when you
Oh,
found out, like after
yeah.
years of having a Steam profile, you realized that you could like sell those cards.
Bro, I made $10 that night.
You guys should have seen, dude, in the group chat. Mo was like, "Did you guys know you could sell these Steam cards? Like, I just sold one for like 20 cents." And like he's just like so excited about this, and all of us are like, "Yeah, dude, you haven't been doing that?" Like,
Man, fuck
Really?
y'all, man.
The best part was that Mo was just like, "Listen, you guys give me your cards. I'll make us bank." Like Moses is like, "This is a stock market."
I was doing
and
it,
dude thought
bro.
he just like fell into something that nobody knew about. He's like, "Guys, there's just like
Actually-
underground Steam black market."
Actually, no, I think I made like $3 before it turned New Year's.
Yeah, that's good, but it's just like,
And like, dude, it was so funny too, because I remember Mo and Brian getting in an argument over the cards.
Oh my
And Mo's
god.
all like, dude, just give me all of your cards. And he's like,
Yeah, this fucking
No.
guy doesn't want to give me. Brian, give me
There's
your
actually
fucking
cards that I like and I wanted to keep.
For
And Mo's
what?
like, "Listen, you could get them back
because
right
if you get
away,
the full
you
set,
get
you
your
can make a
royalties
badge,
back."
so you get a little like
Yeah,
Oh,
achievement.
you're gonna make a
badge
little
on
badge
card.
on your fucking little profile. No one's ever gonna look at. Oh,
What a-
well, I could be making
Wow,
money.
wow, okay.
we're not all single.
You know, some of
And then
those
they
cards
got-
aren't worth shit, right? Like some of those cards, you'd be lucky to get 2 cents out of.
Yeah, but the ones that
And they
are
got-
worth
and they-
shit, he wasn't trying to give to me.
it was even funnier too, because like Brian's like, you do realize like if you have a set, you'll make like extra
More
bank,
money.
right? And then Mo's just like, oh shit, I already sold all mine.
Yeah, so he's looking at me, he's like, "So can
Why
I
didn't
have
you
your
tell me?"
sets?" I'm like, "No."
Why didn't you tell me? Like,
The consistent thing here. They don't give me fucking popcorn
Well-
at the movies. Brian doesn't give me his fucking Steam
Well,
cards.
I
so
did
we
give
can
you my
make bank.
doubles. I don't want to hear that.
So
I gave you my doubles. No
that
one
were
else
worth
gave you cards, I
approximately
gave you cards.
0.5 cents. Yeah, thanks.
Hey,
Did you know
Most times
that?
you didn't have.
Did you know that coin-based numbers could be fractionized down even fucking further? I did not know that.
Yes, that's why when you see a gas station, it says like 278. It says 9/10. That means it's not
That's
necessarily.
crazy.
It's almost close to 279.
I never
that
paid
means.
attention to that.
Huh?
It was fucking
I was like,
Brian here.
fractions?
No, I'm not gonna do that, Mo. Bro, I will split the profits with you, bro. Come on.
I'm gonna
Cross
split.
the
I'm gonna
Bison.
split this 20 cents with you, bro.
For all of you out
We'll be
there,
rich.
my
We'll never have to
my
work
Steam
again.
name is Mo Valentine 2 or Ultimate Mo. One of those fucking names. I'm looking at it right now.
It's
Send
over.
me your Steam cards. I will make us bank.
The new Dogecoin.
You're fucking disgusting,
Dogecoin
Mo.
me.
Christ, bro.
Watch now. This is gonna be the new trending thing. The fucking market's gonna be in Steam cards.
Bro,
I mean, it might as well since goddamn Elon Musk made Crypto Tank.
Yeah.
what the fuck, man? Fuck. I'll punch him in his rich jaw.
First, he
you.
sucks ass on Saturday Night Live. Then they say, "Oh, we're not accepting Bitcoin." Ooh.
What's wrong with dude? Why's he gotta make it bad for the rest of us?
I know, right? You've got it all, Elon. Let us have some too.
Yeah, bro. Let me make a couple of dollars. Fuck.
Here, let me hold $1. Come on, man.
Yeah, let me
Let
hold
me
a
hold a
dollar.
dollar.
Like,
Can I look at it? Can I look at what a dollar is? What's a dollar?
can I? Yeah,
Never
can I
seen
see
one.
it? Can you pull up a picture? Like,
I've never heard. What is this? $1?
I've never had
you
more
got an
than 10
example?
cents in my whole life.
You know,
can
I
you
always
use it in a sentence?
I always thought the Daisy commercials that they didn't say dollop. I legit thought they always said $1, and I'm like, well, I've been to the grocery store. You don't sell those for $1.
Yeah, it's more than a dollar. Okay.
That's a false advertisement here.
Just sue them.
My fucking legs are on fire. Holy shit.
Dude,
You've
mine are
been
too.
sitting for the past hour.
Bro, my legs have been hurting ever since I got. You know what, Mike? You're right. You're right.
I'm
No,
wrong.
why are your legs hurting?
You're
Mo?
right,
What'd you
I'm
do?
Same.
Is it from workout pains?
Oh.
Are you sore from working out?
Mikey, what did you do, Mo? What happened?
What have you
happened
done?
in your life?
Did you
I
get hit
went
by a car?
running. I don't run.
You would
I
run
ran
today
four. I ran fucking 4 miles today. You
Bro,
4
with the way
miles.
your eyes are, how were you able to run straight?
what?
Your eyes are closed all the time, G.
He's saying you
I
squint.
can still see, bro.
too?
I see you right over here.
I know it. You're right there.
Yeah, I know
bro.
you're
Come on.
let me,
one of these squares.
You're next to me over here.
Not true.
So-
Not true.
Oh, great.
My perspective is the only one that matters,
see.
Brian, because that's what everyone's gonna see. So
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, you shut your mouth. You shut your mouth. You shut
Okay,
your
wait,
fucking
so
mouth.
let me look at the perspective. So most am I here? That means on this perspective, he's in this corner.
I'm actually in the top middle. I'm front row center today, baby.
true.
At least for my screen.
It's true. I gotta
Yeah,
put a
sadly,
B in
sadly,
front
we
of
do.
my name so that I can get my top middle.
Wait, is that how you do it?
Well, it goes by alphabetical order because you have Akhtar, you have
Hey.
Caramel Dancing or whatever Mo is. You got Darth Traffy. I think I'm just Mac
Sick.
Daddy. That's
Caramel
probably
dancing.
Michelangelo. Yeah, what's your name? Something like that. Oh, there it is.
Caramel
Caramel
Magic.
Magic Mo. Okay.
It's caramel magic.
And there you go, Danny. You've done it. See?
What the fuck, bro?
No.
No, everything's weird.
You've changed everything.
I am center.
Well, Brian, you know what you gotta do. If you're doing the thing where you're putting our like little placards up, now you gotta do them again since we're in different places.
Right?
You think that's cool, huh?
Back where I rightfully belong.
Actually, can I just say I'm very
musical
proud
chairs.
of Mo. He actually edited most of the last podcast. I'm very proud of you. Where are you?
Didn't do
Keep
anything.
moving.
This is a nightmare.
your
This is
boy
I
got
should have
real
never said
technical
anything.
over here. Numbers come before letters.
But yeah, no. But I was very proud of Mo because like Mo
This
actually
is
was
this
like,
is a fucking mess.
oh yeah. Mo was like learning, like he was like actually like doing like keyframing and everything, and he's just like, oh, you know, I can kind of see like, what would you say at one point? You were just like, oh, I can see how this is like relaxing and stuff like that.
I most definitely did not say any of that. Thank you for
Yeah,
talking
did
me
you
up,
say-
though.
No, you did. You were just like this, or I'm sorry. You're like, you know, in a weird way, this is kind of soothing a little bit. I'm like, you said something like that.
I quite literally never fucking talk like that. What the fuck are you talking
All right,
about?
whatever. All right.
Yeah, Mo
God
was all
damn,
like, I
it didn't
really
happen.
feel in touch with my inner self when I'm doing this.
I'm
It's
probably
so soothing.
I probably said something like, "Man, this is pretty cash money," or a classic Mo line.
I'm thinking of starting hot
Oh.
yoga. Have you ever heard of hot yoga? We do some hot yoga. That's all Mo
That would be
talks about
nice.
now.
Bro, what the
Yoga.
fuck? Stop, y'all.
I should have never said it. I opened fucking Pandora's box.
Oh,
What do you mean I can only have 32 characters in my name? What the fuck?
I figured that out. I'm like, why can I not have more
This
zeros?
sucks. This sucks. Can we end the podcast?
Yeah, all right. Well, on that
No.
note, thanks everyone who did come to the open bar. We appreciate it. We
Yeah.
do this live every
Of course.
Wednesday. So, I mean, come through. We do it on Wednesday starting at 7:30. If you want to come watch, hang out, type in chat. We'll talk to you, respond.
This is the last episode.
We'll talk to you. Respond.
Wrong. We will respond. We will talk to you.
We will
But,
talk at you. Okay, we'll talk at you like we do now.
But yeah, but seriously,
Center
thank everyone
stage.
who does watch the podcast. We heavily appreciate it. We love the
Yeah.
support because we like doing this and we want to keep doing it. But if you guys do actually have like feedback on like the podcast too, put it in the description on YouTube or join
Or
our
don't
Discord.
don't
and-
put just make a comment on YouTube because in order to put
Comment,
it in
I'm
the
sorry.
description, you'd have to hack into our account.
Yeah.
if
Why
you can
hack
do
into
that
the
too.
account when I can just give you the password right here? It's I don't even know what our password is honestly because we changed them now. It's something to
Yeah.
do with anime.
This is probably,
That's vague. No one's gonna figure it out.
it's probably like
Leave it out.
fucking.
We're gonna wake up tomorrow with a fucking like email saying, "So your account was accessed in like."
If someone can
Taiwan.
figure out our password based on it's got something to do with anime, they deserve to get into it. Like,
I'll give you a hint at some of our other passwords.
No.
Oh,
Don't
It's
do that.
anyways, love you guys. We'll see you in the next podcast.
the
Hi.
One.